All right, loud and proud for me, please. Read your problem and then let's see what you can do. Go.
When Steve woke up, his computer was on his phone. 2 hours later, it was Steve low. 99 degrees.
Yes, 99 degrees. Thank you very much. 99 degrees. All right, and if you want, you can just put 99 degrees Fahrenheit would even be better. All right, easy as that. All right, loud and proud so we can hear now.
It goes down 11 floors and up 5. What floor was the elevator on? 6?
Right, because you started at 11, or I'm sorry, you started at 12, then you went down 11. That's what I said, 20. You started at 20. All right. What? An elevator's on the 12th floor, right?
20th.
Oh my gosh. You guys are you blind? It says 20th floor, right? 20th. All right. 20 minus 11. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's not.
20th, not 12th,
Oh.
right? Yeah. Thank you. Now we're learning to read together. All right. We can do a reading class. All right. So it's 20 minus 11, and then what? And
And 5.
up 5, right? So we're actually on what floor now? 14th floor. All right. If you got that, give yourself a check. If you were like me who read that as 12, get some glasses. All right. Here we go. Number 3, loud and proud.
The exploring ship is pulling up a diver at the rate of 25 feet per minute. The diver is 200 feet below sea level. How deep was the diver 10 minutes ago? 450 feet below sea level.
All right. So now let's see if you got that right. So a deep sea exploring ship is pulling up a diver at a rate of 25 feet per minute. The diver is 200 feet below the surface. How deep was the diver 10 minutes ago? All right. That means, all right. What are you interrupting me for? First of all, just no one's, yes. Come on, let's get some control now. That's what I was talking to you about. All right. So right now, here's the surface, right? You're 200 feet below the surface right now, which is represented with a negative 200, right? You were way down here. All right. We don't know how far that goes, but I like exactly what you said, sir. You were being pulled up at what? What's the rate?
5 feet per minute.
Right. You were being pulled up at 25 feet per minute for how many minutes?
10.
For 10 minutes. So that means you were pulled up how many feet? If you're being
250.
right, you were being pulled up at you were pulled up 250 feet. Exactly correct. So how far were you down? Yes. So I want you to say you were at negative 450 feet. All right. Now, if you wanted to say 450 feet below sea level, that would be okay too. All right. But I would prefer you say you were negative 450 feet. That was very good. All right. Pictures sometimes help, guys. Pictures sometimes help. All right. Number 4, read it. Loud and proud. I can't hear you. That's correct. Thank you very much. 5 minus 17 equals negative 12 degrees. That is correct. Davis, I don't want you interrupting. All right. Leave him alone. He's been very good. All right. Don't bother him. He's next.
Josie has $47 left on her checking account. Then she writes a check for $55. What will Josie's balance be?
What do you think?
-3.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. negative $8. Can you write a check for 55 if you only have 47? You'll be in trouble if you do. -8. Thank you very much for that. All right, here we go. Number 6, go.
We always play a game with a regular die. If the number that turns up, we believe he will gain 5 times the number that comes up. If it is odd, he will lose 10 times the number that comes up. He's often a straight. Express the result as an integer. -30.
Yes, -30. Thank you. After all that, just -30. All right, I like it. All right, number 7.
It will be 25 degrees longer by -1. What will the temperature be by -15?
13 degrees. Perfect. 13 degrees. Easy, I told you. All right, number 8. Carolyn?
The average temperature of the South Pole is -45 degrees Fahrenheit. The average temperature on the equator is -2 degrees Fahrenheit. How much warmer is the average temperature on the equator than the South Pole? -137 degrees.
Okay. Now, would it be negative? Well, warmer, think about this. So they're not asking how much colder it is in the south. Do you agree? Right? So that's why I believe it should be positive 137 degrees, right? Because negative would make it what? Colder. But if they would have said the other way, how much colder is the South Pole, then it would be negative. Do you agree with that? All right. Perfect. All right, remember, speak up if you're not sure about something. All right, number 9. Sadie, you up?
Oh,
Hold on a second. What?
I got 40.
Yes, I got 47.
So here's where you're at, -45. And here is where you're at over here at 92 degrees. Does everybody agree? Here is 0, correct? So how many degrees is it from -45 to 0? 45. And how many degrees is it from 0 to 92? 92. So from -45 to 92 is 137 degrees. Is everybody good with that? Thank you for asking, by the way. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I got 47.
Yeah. See, because listen, you guys, that's what I'm saying. Just because she says 137 and you say something different, it doesn't make sense. All of you guys who said that answer, the wrong answer, and you're not going to ask me a question. It doesn't make sense. Right? Your chance to learn something is right now. Right? I appreciate you asking me very much. Very much. That's what we need. More people. If you make a mistake, that's why you're doing the problem. You're trying to see how much you understand. Right? You got to evaluate yourself. All right. If you don't know something, tell me. I can draw a picture for you. Now you can see exactly what that is. All right. Hopefully, anyway. All right. So now we're on number 9.
He was reported that the coldest day on the record for his town was 5 times colder than yesterday's temperature. -4. What was the temperature of the coldest day on record in the system? -20.
Yes, thank you. -20 degrees. That's the answer. All right, easy. I told you. Number 10.
Elevation of Mount Everest is 29,028 feet. The elevation of the Dead Sea is -185 feet. What is the difference in elevation between Mount Everest and the Dead Sea?
Let's see if you get this.
29,513.
Wow. All right, I'm happy with that. Why? Now let's look again. Mount Everest is this big mountain. All right. And here is the sea level, right? The sea level is right here. So everything is measured off sea level. So from here to the top is 29,028 feet. The Dead Sea is down here. right? It's below ground. It's negative 485 feet. So to get from negative 485 all the way to the top of 29,028, you would add those numbers, right? Now, you're not adding the negative though, correct? Because that is 485 feet here. This is 29028 going up from that direction. So what's your final answer again, Maya?
29,500.
Anybody else get that? What'd you get? 20 what? But I know. So do you know that why you got it wrong is the question. Exactly. Right? Because why? Look. Come on. I'm trying to show you. Right? This is sea level from here to here. So if you were walking on the sea at the bottom of the Dead Sea, you would be 485 feet below sea level. Do you agree with that? Now I'm going to walk all the way to the top of the Mount Everest. How far did I walk? You see what I'm showing you now, right? Another good one. You hear me? All right, good. Come on now. You got to get that concept down. All right, very good. Now, if you're making corrections as you go, that's perfect. All right, that's what we want. All right, anybody have any other questions about that? All right, here we go. Number 11. I like it.
What is the depth number? 47 feet.
Right, but we would say 47 feet and we would represent that with a what? Negative, right?
Yeah, I thought it's the negative.
No, it's okay. It's okay with me. It's not a big deal, right? You could say 47 feet below the surface. That'd be the same thing too. You with me on that? That was nice. 47 feet below the surface. Everybody happy with that? All right, number 12.
Now it's -4. What was the temperature change? It was -4.
Yes, -1. Tell me. Say that again. Well, okay. So you could have said this. The question is, what is the change in temperature? -1 degree. You could have also said it went down 1 degree. You're not going to say it went down -1. You with me now, right? All right. You can represent it as just what happened. It was just -1 degree, or you can say it went down 1. We don't say it went down -1. You with me now? All right. That was nice. Good question for you too. Come on, guys. Speaking up now. If you don't know something, you got to speak up. All right. Let's go.
After these plays, Flint recorded 14 injuries, 7 and 9. What was the given the loss? 16?
Right. 16. All right. And was it a gain or a loss? Yeah, because we just would put positive, right? If it was a loss, we would represent it with a what? Negative. Easy. All right. I'm agreeing. 14. Hold up. Okay, good. You see your little mistake, right? That's what I was talking about. It's a lot of your mistakes, guys, are not that you don't know what you're doing. A lot of your mistakes are coming from you're adding and subtracting and making careless mistakes. All right. You know how to do it. You just want to make an A, not a B, which means clean up the little mistakes. All right. Next. Ooh. Say that again. Wow, that was really nice. That was really nice. What? Right, because you just subtracted, correct? All right, that's why some of you don't know what BC means and what's AD mean. Yeah, you see what I'm saying, right? The year 0, right? Right. So this is 582 BC. And then this would be 1643. Right, yes.
I'm confused on the part with like the BC.
All right, well, here's how I learned it. 582 BC is BC before Christ. That's exactly right. All right, and AD would be, yeah, but that's not exactly what that means, but that's what we interpret it as. Exactly. Right? You with me? Huh?
Or it's like on.
Yes, you're right. You're right. Very good. Very smart. All right. So, but you see the point, right? There's a point. A time has been, the dates have been, believe it or not, set off of the birth of Christ. That's what it is. All right. So everything before Christ was BC. That's what that means. And then everything what? After. Does that make sense now? Well, I don't know what you mean, kind of. I don't know what that means. Well, so I understand what you're saying now. So year 0, right? Like this number, what's the next number before 582? 580 what? No, 581. We're counting to 0. Listen, come on, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right. I'm totally okay with you asking me a question. So listen, I'm gonna break it down to you like this. All right, here is 0. This is 1 year BC. This is 2 years BC. This is 3 years BC. Now, to me, that looks like what?
Negative.
Yes, that looks like the negatives. You with me? So when somebody says 582 BC, you should be able to say, I think it means negative 582. You agree with that? Because on a number line, I mean, in history, you have to have seen you've seen history lines, right? Where they say in 1942 this happened, and 1902 this, right? Those are all AD. Those are all AD. You with me? So BC is before 0. So this 582 literally means negative 582. This AD means 1643 positive. You with me now? Right? That's all. All right. AD. And I know AD doesn't mean after death, but that's how I remembered it. BC is before Christ. AD is after death. All right. So we just added 1643 plus 582. All right. Hopefully that helped. All right. Where are we at next? Who's up? Who's doing 15? Yay, very good. $18. Now, when you borrow something, generally, what do we say? Is it positive or negative? When you owe people money, right? It's negative. You with me on this, right? That makes sense, right? So like if you wanted to buy something, you came up $18 short, your mom says, I'll give you the $18, but you're going to owe her 18, right? So that's why they say it's negative. All right. Yes. Okay. Well, what's 93 minus 75? Well, here, let me show you. Look how easy this is. From 75 to 80 is how much? 5. From 80. No, come on. It doesn't matter. From 80 to 93 is how much? 13 plus 5. That's how you do it. I never borrow. All right. I always just count up. It's easy for me to do that. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm hoping you can understand. That's why, when you're doing the subtraction, right? To me, it was easier just to count up. All right, so remember, negative 18. Next.
Two golfers completed one round of golf. The first golfer had a score of 6, and the second golfer had a score of -3. How many more shots did the first golfer take? 9.
9 shots. That's exactly right. Now, some of you guys don't know about golf. I thought golf was a dumb sport. Hit a white ball 300 yards and then chase after it. Never understood that.
That's a white sport.
Never understood why you would hit a ball 300 yards and walk after it. I mean, it just doesn't. Oh, okay. You get in a cart and drive after it. You hit it so far that you have to drive to it. All right. I didn't understand golf. And plus, the chance of you getting that little cup, I just blew my mind. I tried golfing once and I just like ended up throwing my clubs into the pond and got out of there as quickly as I possibly can. All right, here we go. 17. Where am I at? All right, me go. Now, here we go. No, listen, and I understand this part, right? So most kids don't understand this. When you have a credit, it's negative. You're correct. Hold on a minute. I'm not done. Negative 84, right? Debit of 29 means what? That you're adding it in. All right. So it's if you owe 84 and you add 29, that's what you're doing. It's not saying how much is different. It's just saying if you owe somebody 84 and you give them 29, does that make sense now? And now we're going to subtract those, right? Now, instead of subtracting 29, we're going to subtract 30. What's 84 minus 30? Shh. Mask and Mallory. Right, and then you add 1 back. That's your answer. Now, is it positive or negative? Yeah, you still owe 55. That's what that means. All right, I'm totally okay with you guys not understanding that. All right, you'll get there eventually. All right, let's read 18.
The freezing point for water is and now freezing point 5 8 degrees in. What is the freezing point for water? That makes 42 degrees.
No, the freezing point went down.
I mean, 24.
Yes, 24. Don't worry, kiddo. I don't listen to me. It doesn't matter one bit. I don't want anybody having to worry about, oh my gosh, I made a little mistake. No one cares. All right. Everything is perfect. 24 degrees. All right. 24 degrees. Perfect. 19.
The city's budget is 8 million. Yeah. The city actually spends 12 million. What is the city's
Deficit.
I said negative 2 million or 4 million.
Yes, negative $4 million. All right, that's what deficit means. All right, that means we are spending more than we actually have, which is really bad. All right, so let's do the last one. All right, go ahead, read.
The local movie theater reported losses of $475 each day, which is pretty amazing. Each day for 3 months. What was the loss for the 3 days?
I'm waiting for you. Go ahead, calculate, and just tell me when you have it. Everybody else calculate it too. Last one. That's what I got. 1,425. And is it positive or negative? Yes. All right. So in 3 days, they lost 1,425. All right. Does everybody agree? That's not too hard, right? Not too hard. All right. So now what I want everybody to do is, all right, I want everybody to just go ahead, get started on this right here. All right. Now, again, if you were happy with your grade, then I'm okay. All right, I'm not gonna collect it from you, all right? If you'd like 3 points extra credit, I want everybody to do this and turn it in on Monday. Yes, sir. Yeah, of course. Check your grades now, guys. All right, we are done for the day. What time's the bell ring? Can someone tell me?
41.
41? Oh, yeah, so we only got 2 minutes anyway. So we're good. Good job, guys. Yeah, check your grade. It's definitely posted. Good work today too, guys.